What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The focus on this video is going to be on how to farm Solstice key fragments to get Solstice packages. Now, this is more so from a solo player standpoint, so if this video is helpful at all, please hit that like button. That'd be awesome. Even better, subscribe to this channel. Come back here for future videos and live streams. I love this YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys for your support. It does mean the world to me. Now, like I said, this is more so from a solo player's perspective. If you're with a fire team, no doubt about it, the European Aerial Zone, which is the brand new activity for this event, that is going to be the fastest way of getting fragments and packages. Now, you can find that via the Traveler, and you can launch this activity. It's 1 to 3 players. If you do this solo, it will be pretty tough. That's why I'm going to recommend other things if you're a solo player. But if you're with a fire team, you can fly through this. Depending on how well you do, there will be a varying amount of chests at the very end. Those chests can give you anything from a couple fragments to packages directly. So EAZ, no doubt about it, will be your best bet in terms of farming Solstice packages and resources. If you're by yourself, though, this might be pretty tough to get done, and that's why I'm going to recommend other things. The first thing I'd recommend if you're a solo player is going to be doing your milestones, because milestones themselves will give you a nice amount of key fragments. Each milestone you do will give you 17 key fragments. So your daily Vanguard Strike, your daily Gambit, your daily Crucible, all of those will give you 17 key fragments from doing the milestone, plus what you would get for doing the activity itself. So that would be my first piece of advice if you're a solo player. Work on your daily things. All of these will be great. You can work on the weekly ones too, and those milestones will also give you key fragments. Now, of course, that will take you quite a bit longer, but if it's a player-friendly modifier like heavyweight for strikes, you can fly through those really quickly, get a lot of key fragments in the process, and then once you get your weekly milestone done, you'll get that too. So things like your Flashpoint, your daily adventure, your daily heroic adventure, these are going to be ways that you can get a nice amount of key fragments as a solo player and not really worry about being with a fire team. You can go to the Dreaming City and get some of those things done too. I know things like raids will give you a lot of key fragments, but again, that's more so if you have a fire team or a dedicated team. This video is more so for solo players because I know a lot of you guys will be doing Solstice of Heroes by yourself for a lot of these different activities. Once you do all your milestones, then your options become a bit more limited, and you really want to head over to the EDZ. The reason why I recommend the EDZ is because every heroic public event will give you 5 key fragments. Now, that may not seem like much, but because EDZ has so many public events happening at once, you can fly around the different parts of the map, knock out these heroic events, pop over to Winding Cove, knock out this one. You'll be stocking up on key fragments very, very quickly by doing this. You want to make sure you're also doing different patrols as well. Some patrols are a lot better than others. The Kill Everything patrol is the best one because that one's so easy to get done. But any of the patrols that involve the resources, they can easily be accomplished while you're doing the actual public event, and they will give you 2 key fragments. So you can imagine by doing patrols, by doing public events here in EDZ, you're going to stock up on key fragments pretty fast. I would recommend this after you do your milestones because those are going to give you way more. But EDZ is great because of the magnitude of the things that are happening here. And the fact that this is a popular destination means that you're always going to have a number of people here in any given space to help you out with these said activities. The reason why you want to stock up on Solstice packages is because, for a number of reasons. A lot of your armor takes these packages to upgrade them. So whether it be the armor turning it into blue, I think some of these require packages. Where is it at? So this one right here requires opening up Solstice packages to upgrade. So for that reason, you want to stock up on these things a lot. To get one package, it requires 15 key fragments. So you can imagine that to open up 10 of these, I need 150 of these. So anything I can do to farm this is going to be great. But the other nice thing about opening these up too, and I'll open up a couple here, these can give you some basic stuff. They can give you legendary things, but they can also give you enhancement cores. I've gotten mods from these as well. So these packages will be a great way of stocking up on key resources as we head into the Shadow Keep event. So you want to make sure you have a ton of enhancement cores. You want to make sure you have a nice amount of legendary shards. And your Solstice packages are going to be a great way of enhancing the amount of key resources you have heading into that September DLC. The last thing I recommend here too is make sure you buy some of these magnets. These are consumables that you can buy from Eververse. They cost 50 bright dust. They do last for roughly 1 hour. I believe it's right around 1 hour that these last for. And this is going to give you a couple more key fragments than you normally would get. So it's definitely worth to buy these. They may not have a huge impact, but they cost very little and you'll get some extra things from them. So I'd recommend always having one of these active. Have a couple of them, and when you come in here to the EDZ, you can farm all this stuff. You can do your public events, do your patrols, and you will walk out with a bunch of key fragments, a bunch of Solstice packages, and you'll be well on your way to stocking up for Shadowkeep. So, like I said, if this video is helpful, guys, it was more so for solo players. Hit that like button, subscribe, come back here for future videos. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Best of luck and enjoy Solstice of Heroes, and let me know as soon as you guys get some of that cool Majestic armor. It looks amazing. So, guys, we'll catch up soon. Take care. See you later.